Good morning, students. Welcome to the IT class. I hope all of you are well and safe at your home, and all of you are preparing for your board exam, right? Today we will start the operating system, that is the Ubuntu Linux operating system. Last day means yesterday I had told you about the Windows operating system, where we have seen the different versions of Windows operating system, right? Like Windows 1, 2, then 3, 95, 98, 2000, then Windows XP, Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8 and 10, right? So today I will tell you about the Unix, or you can say Linux operating system. Linux operating system, first thing, it is a free and open source software. This is freely distributed over worldwide. So any developer can edit the code of this Linux operating system to modify, to update the features of this operating system, and then in this way new version of operating system was developed. So first thing, it is community developed operating system, and it is one of the most popular open source software operating system. And as an operating system, Linux features no central control. Instead, it offers an open source core component, that is the kernel. Okay, so here this one is the first very important thing, that is no central control here. And next one is, it is primarily responsible for all major activities of the operating system. So it is used by developers to support other software applications and corresponding data. Now here just now earlier I have told you it can means users or developers can, not users, developers can view the edit code, and they can change the, because this is an open source software. Okay, so developers can edit the code, available code they can edit to generate different variants of the operating system. So these variants are known as Linux distribution or distros. So most popular of which is the, within this distros, most popular operating system is the Ubuntu 18.04.1. that is the latest version of Ubuntu operating system. Now many users and companies are use this Linux operating system as a development platform to organize their servers, mainframe, mobile devices, e-book readers and gaming devices. So many users, many developers, or you can say many companies use this Ubuntu operating system for these operations. Now there are different because it was, Linux has come since more about 30 years. So from the year 1991, inception in the year 1991, developed by Linus, it was developed by Linus Torvalds, who was a student at the University of Helsinki. So Linux was initially referred to as Frex, F-R-E-X. It's very important. It was initially named as Frex, F-R-E-A-X. So it consisted of only a kernel, and this kernel was later accompanied by components such as shell, then compiler, libraries. Okay, so all those things afterwards it has come and downloaded from the GNU project library. Now there are different versions of Unix, means Linux operating system, and this was very easy to install. Now in 1992, Debian Linux was developed, which was one of the first Linux distros and the first stable version, which was released in 1996. And a distro that can download it and used for free, offers a huge repository of apps which allow users to download and install the software, allows any user to contribute their ideas. Next one was Slackware, which was released on 1992. So this one was the one of the oldest Linux distros and used extensively in mid 1990s and eventually replaced by Red Hat Linux. Red Hat Linux was the next version of this Slackware, which was the oldest Linux distros and offers a different package format, which means one cannot run any software from other distros directly. Okay, from other, only from here that can be downloaded or installed. So, or you can say this, the software which was designed for this operating system like Red Hat Linux, only here they can operate. So it was released as a free alternative for home users as Fedora. Next one is Arch Unix, which was released on 2002, and it was a minimalist distribution with only essential applications available with rolling release, as a user can install it once and the program updates itself over the years. And it offers to help compile and build one's own operating system and install free to use application as needed. Okay, this one was free to use application. Next one was Ubuntu, that was very important, developed on 2004, and it was the first version released on first version of Ubuntu was 4.10, but the latest version is 8.14 18.04.1. That was the that is the latest version, 18.04.1, but the earlier version, the first version was 4.10. So it was a user friendly distro based on the this Debian distro. It offers a user friendly open source desktop, and it is available for all PC users in the same .deb package system as Debian distro. Okay, so after that Linux Mint was developed, but the popular operating system was Ubuntu. Okay, so Linux Mint was developed in 2006, a Linux distro from the Debian family. It's also a highly user-friendly distro that is a good for beginners and offers numerous applications along with a multimedia functionality. And here it includes proprietary software which provides easy to use distro, and hence installation of all individual app is not needed, not required. Okay, without installing the app it works. Now the latest version, that is 18.04.1, this operating system, this is the one of the most popular Linux distribution or distros due to its user friendly GUI. A number of Ubuntu desktop environments are available, including GNOME, Unity desktop, Cinnamon desktop, and X Ubuntu. And this was released, that 18.04.1, this Ubuntu version was released on 26 July 2018, and it was released that retained the ambience theme from the 2010 versions of the operating system. So it was released with essential components such as Linux kernel 4.15 and the GNOME 3.28 default desktop. These are the combination of these two. The operating system was designed to offer performance optimization in the case of cloud computing, and this was released with long-term support, LTS, long-term support. So the operating system is released every 2 years, as a 5-year support was allotted to every Ubuntu desktop. And apart from this, it offers a support for color emoji and a new to-do application and for colored emoji. You have seen in your mobiles also, no? When you are giving any message, then emoji you are using, that there are different stickers and emojis are there. So Ubuntu 18.04 long time support version was released under the Ubuntu code name Bionic Beaver. This is very important, that name was Bionic Beaver. Okay, so this is about Ubuntu operating system. Now how the desktop, when you are starting Ubuntu operating system, then how the menus, icons, and taskbar on the desktop, how it looks, that we will see on and then about this in detail we will see on next class. So you read this chapter thoroughly up to this Ubuntu operating system, Ubuntu versions, Linux versions. Next day we will see about the Windows 10, then Ubuntu, this desktop we will see in detail. Okay, so that's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.